white folks. The first thing, I seen this on Facebook, why people speaking up on West Coast. Dude in a yellow car yelling at other black folks, and there's white folks there too. And I'm not generalizing, alright? So stop that right now. I'm just saying the majority. That dude drove around saying, oh, you don't protest when a white girl or a white man or boy get killed. Yeah. Well, guess what, sir? You're right. You're absolutely right. And let me tell you why. Because some of y'all work for the police station. Some of y'all work for the court system. Some of y'all work for the government as lawyers. And if you don't work at any of the occupations, you know somebody that worked in that occupation. So therefore, y'all stuff gets solved quicker than black folks. That's why I don't protest, because y'all have an economic base and you can handle that. Even in cold case files, y'all stuff gets solved quicker than ours. You know what I'm saying? And the only time, and let's be honest, I'm gonna say this too, and this probably make y'all a little bit really, and I'm not saying all your times when y'all do protest is all bad. Alright, I'm not saying that. And I'm not talking about all white folks. But for some reason, in modern day time, it seems like the only time y'all protest is for two things. One, when gay pride shows up, talking about I want to fight for bisexuality. Or two, when the Klan rolls out. Or when the hippies of the world and Nazi jerseys come out. Waving their Confederate flag and their swastikas. Yeah, that's right, I said that's the only two times I come out protesting. To fight for evil, basically. So don't get mad at us for protesting for a black child for being killed. Because since we don't have the economic base or the sources that y'all have, we have to resort to what we're doing now, which is loot, rob, setting things on fire, protesting, singing, praying on that, because that's the only thing we can do.
And let me tell you this. Another reason why we don't protest when y'all kids get killed, you understand what I say? It's like my boy Brian said on his status. The guy that killed all those people in the movie theater, that boy shot over dozens of people. When they arrested him, they quietly put the handcuffs on him and they gently put him in the police car. Even when we're not guilty, we get shot at. Why would we protest for you when your killers get treated better than our unarmed innocent kids?
Speaking of that, let's face it, this kid's hand was up and received 8 more bullets. Saddam Hussein didn't get that kind of treatment, and he messed up the country.
I bet Saddam got a meal before they know him. Shoot, my boy couldn't even finish his swishes.
Shoot, even Charles Manson got a better treatment than that, and he messed up Cali. You telling me this kid was worth 8, 9 bullets?
Messed up the country, y'all worried about him.
Right. Put all the drama on Obama and you see some results. We'll get to that later. But we just gonna focus on this injustice system that is going on in Ferguson, Missouri as of right now. All my brothers and sisters over there, whether you're protesting or looting up the place. Hear us out, cool, good. As much as I'm on some peaceful stuff, neither action is helping y'all out. For the simple fact that when it comes to the whole protesting situation, and I mentioned it in before, every time there's a situation that involves racial racial situation or police brutality, NAACP shows up, Al Sharpens shows up, Jesse Jackson shows up. For real,
Yes.
like
I
tell
saw
you.
you.
I know me for laughing, because I had a nice little mind, you know. But anyway, we don't need any more NAACP jacked up system. We don't need the faces of civil rights movement to come up in today's situation. Because as far as I'm concerned, not many of us really look up to Al Sharpton like that anymore, or Jesse Jackson, or anybody from the NAACP. As a matter of fact, NAACP don't exist when it comes to being relevant.
Because y'all don't exist in the black poor communities.
Exactly. Unless you get killed by a white cop. Matter of fact, y'all don't even show up when it's dealing with black on black crime, which practically happens every day. Or y'all don't even show up if a black cop kill one of us. But let one of these white cops pop us in the head. Or even an Arab pop us in the head. Arab cop, or a Chinese cop, or even a Jewish cop. Let one of them, let anybody outside of the black race with a badge pops us in the head or kills us with no weapons in our hand. Y'all be the first one to be on some keep hope alive type of stuff.
Let me say something. Al Sharpton and Al Sharpton's little brother, Jesse Jackson. One question for y'all, man. Why are y'all even here? Both of y'all are opportunists. Again, yes, I say that. You are an opportunist. You and your little brother. Because all y'all do is, when situations like this go down, is make money off the black community. Because last time I checked, Al Sharpton, who you work for, CNN. You should take that reverend title off your name. Because I haven't seen you in church in about 20, 30 years.
Does he have a church?
No. He has an organization. He don't have a church.
Because ain't nothing. All y'all doing is dissipating images and precedent. Talk about, oh, calm down. Let the law prevail. What law?
Same law that was jail for Trayvon,
Oh, how about Joy Davis?
Or Eric Garner.
or Troy Davis,
For Washington Grant?
Emmett Till.
or Lieutenant Johnson,
Or Little Stick?
Or Michael X.
or Sean Bell.
Can't answer that? Do us a favor, Jesse and Al Sharpton. Go home. Stay there. We don't need no more people preaching to us what we already know. We know my granddad. We know it's injustice. We're not stupid. Alright?
In other words, y'all two just got brick. And this is not the brick sling. That's Mr. N.
Analytical.
See? Be grateful that it wasn't me.
News, and this is for CNN, Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 5, ABC 30.
Special box, boy. Y'all stay playing us.
You know, we getting you, Bill. We getting you, Bill.
Except Ashley and Timmy, y'all cool. Ashley Simpson and Timmy, y'all cool.
We getting you, coming for you, Bill.
Right.
Alright, that was alright. Getting you, Bill.
Good.
I'm gonna say this one. All the news channels, if you're not included, ever since this case broke out, how come I'm getting the truth from social media?
For real. Social media.
Think about it. I learned more about the case than I did from any of the news stations. white folks again. The reason why they put so much emphasis on it is because news stations know that black folks, they can get a bigger reaction out of black folks. So they're gonna cover us more in the act as opposed to white folks. And they make more money. And speaking of that, going to the loop, the media is gonna do that, pay attention more to that to divert your attention off black and white.
Exactly.
Cause they kept showing them kids in Foot Locker like so many. That was the only thing they kept showing.
Exactly.
Or the people that went to Rick and Roll, they kept just showing that in detail hard. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
And then showing the cat taking bags of weed out the hair supply.
Yeah, like that was like, come on.
Oh yeah, and that dude that was riding that bike with the gun up, riding the bike in the store. For real, man.
And don't get me wrong, it was some people out there looting for their own self and not for the cause. I am saying that, but what I'm saying is they were not the only ones out there.
Right.
That's what we're saying. That's the problem that we have with the media. They only portray what sells. You know what I mean? It's like black blood sells this go around. That's what's selling.
And capitalizes.
Yeah.
And all that is just breakfast from
Black folks, here's a solution. Hey, I'm not going to be crazy when I say this, but we need economic base. Alright? Level number 1, build your businesses. We need to start getting control like they did on Black Wall Street in North Carolina and go to Oklahoma. They had all the businesses and circulate all our money. That's how I do it. Google it. Stop being so stingy. Stop doing this. Number 1, when you get money. And stop doing this when it's time to get that WIC, EBT card, food stamps, and all other government assistance. You need to get off that. I mean, if you need it, that's fine. But the majority of black people don't need it.
Right.
That's why there's so many housing projects, like the old winners and the gunners. See what I'm saying? With no father in the home. That's all set up.
And we started with, check out Black Panthers. Google it. We actually started with first.
Alright? That's the first thing you need to do. And then once you get to circulating our money, you're gonna say like thousands of dollars, go to the second floor. Politics. Stop voting for politics. And I'm not saying don't vote like your vote don't matter. Because in reality, the only person that really thinks the president is the electoral college, to be honest with you. But that's a whole different video. So while you voting, get your money together again and buy them out. That's how you control it. That's how you do what you need. That's how the gays got their rights, forwarded over. That's how most organizations got their stuff started, because they got their money together and they gave it to the politicians and the president and all that.
Lobbyists.
Lobbyists, exactly.
Lobbyists.
Third clue. Okay? Once you get that money ordered, take your money and form a militia and police, our own police.
Right.
That way, that so-called fictitious black-on black crime will go down. There won't be hardly any white officers killing black men.
Right.
Alright? And also creating more jobs for less in the lives as well. But for some reason they want to factor that into the live situation. In other words, we want to be selling crack and cocaine and heroin and all that. But that's the reason why all that stuff happened.
I have to do a Conatel too. Look at it. Google.
Then the last one, media. We have to get our own station. Well, wait a minute, Mr. Analytical, we had BET.
That could get BET.
Look at my
Forget about
face.
the black entertainment
Look at
television.
my face.
not big T, bro.
That's controlled by white people.
Right. It's owned by a white man, ain't it?
Yup.
Yeah.
Viacom. Google.
And if black people did control it, it's gonna be the same. Because let's face it, it's none of us opinion on that. We need real news coverage like we did on Facebook. That's the media we need, real information.
Oh, and don't forget TV1. Let's don't forget Central. Don't forget Bounce.
I like Bounce. They do show special.
Bounce is good stuff.
But I still feel y'all when you say it needs to be more educational and more news and truth from our culture.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
And once you have all that, I guarantee you all these problems will go away. You're saying, no, they won't. Yes, they will. It's going to take some time, but yes, it will.
Make it easy to deal with.
Right. Because that protesting, black folks, and all that marching, praying, singing, that's not working. Because we're still doing it in 2014. And no problems are getting solved for black people at all. So think about that the next time you out here in Ferguson, looting, stealing, robbing. Next time you go out there, some of y'all so-called Christians preaching the gospel out there. Think about that the next time you go up against the National Guard and SWAT. Alright? That's the only way we're going to win this, black folks. Let's get it together.
I was gonna say pretty much the same thing. We have to start creating our own businesses, and we have to start especially supporting those black businesses. We have to start boycotting these corporations and only take from our community. You know, if in the 60s our elders could boycott bus lines and walk all those miles to work, we can travel to other cities or wherever to get the gas instead of going to a community that we know doesn't support it. So we have to support our black businesses. We have to be politically educated. So even if you don't want to get in politics, at least know the person and the race and who you voting for. Don't just vote for the person because they're black, or don't just vote for the person because that's the only name you know, or because, you know, he go to your granny church. You know, research that person's, you know, the things that they're trying to get past, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. You know, we have to be more politically educated, so that way you won't keep putting these cheap officers and these corrupt politicians in that position to, you know, not look out for the community. You know what I mean? And, you know, and as far as the black new chief officer Ferguson, I don't know him personally, but that's another trick to pacify. Let's get a black person, and then we'll have them lead the marches, and then, you know, they'll know that we're good. Nah, that's a media trick. Cause you did that too fast. You know, like where was he at before Mike got shot?
Right.
All in the video. Like I said, support black businesses. We have to be more politically educated. We have to stop making athletes and musicians, and we have to start making scientists and lawyers and doctors and things of that nature. And, you know, but the main thing is action. We can talk about it all day, we can make videos and posts all day, but it's action. And it's like I tell people all the time, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Bobby Seale, Huey Newton, all of them, they left us the blueprint. They did this before. There was a time that we were organized and supporting our community. Like I said, we started with. We were the first ones to give kids breakfast before school because we knew about that. We were the first ones to go to stores and ask for donations and get it out to the people. You know what I mean? They left us the blueprint. Look up The Ballot or the Bullet by Malcolm X, and he tells you how we can do these things, you know, to be better. But like I say, if we don't go back and do that research, ignorance is bliss. We're gonna stay ignorant. So the blueprint is dirt on how to do it. We have to go back and search the history. Because like I said, you look at the history, why was the Black Panthers taken down? It was because of COINTEL. Look up COINTEL. And they pretty much took down these leaders for doing good. So that was a time where they were doing so good, the high powers that be felt threatened by it. You know what I mean? So when we do good, they feel threatened. When we act ignorant, they okay with it. And if they see us getting educated, they try to pacify us. So the blueprint is dirt on what we can do. The question is, it's time for us to shut the computers down and put our post into action.
Let me say this real quick before I go to you. Also, the reason why things like what you said about why these black organizations was brought down in the 60s, because there were black agents in there too.
Yeah, yes.
That the FBI hired to take us down.
Yes.
Watch out for the agents. And I'm pretty sure it's one in Ferguson too.
And they don't just come in white.
Right.
A lot of those undercover agents are black.
And if you don't believe me, watch a documentary called Hidden Colors. Part 3 to be considered. Get all 3, but watch the latest one that came out. It's by Tariq Rashid. Get it off Amazon. It's $20, and I know some of y'all gonna say, oh, that's too expensive. Dog, education is never too expensive. Especially if it's $20.
And they got it on Google.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt y'all with this.
Get them.
I'm gonna give you 2 scriptures from the Bible. Yes, the Bible. One scripture says this: my people are perishing because of lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
What you just heard from my brother Dre and my brother Derek is knowledge. And then y'all was challenged to do some research. Now, I will give y'all the benefit of the doubt to check this out. Everything that y'all heard from us, go check it out. Google it, YouTube it. Do your own research. Go to the library. Yes, library still exists. And it's free. Yeah, it's free. Check it out. And the next scripture is, do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Study and show yourself. The key words is be transformed by the renewing of your mind and study and show yourself.
Man, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy that I went down. It's a tragedy that we still haven't learned. It's a tragedy that we're still begging. It's a tragedy that some of us act like it's not there. It's a tragedy that even with a black president that he still can't speak up for us. We have to change our way of thinking. We have to get more organized. And I think Cat Williams said it best. If you don't have a guide, now is the time to start.
But until then,
One more point, man.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this is gonna have like 4 parts to it. Go ahead.
Them tanks.
Oh yeah, and the sniper shooter on the roof.
Why is it that the only time they bring up the National Guard is on us?
That is so true. And if you don't believe it, if you don't believe it, go to the Alabama church burn. Because they did not send that National Guard to it. We started turning up and said we were tired of it. Go ahead. I just want to get down.
I was just going to say that it seems like they practice target practice on us. You know what I'm saying? Like they urban military. Like that's the only thing they do. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen you roll attacking the white community.
Not them gay parades, nothing like that.
You know the gays did complain about police brutality.
What police brutality?
No, I'm just saying. face it.
No.
I'm not agreeing with it.
Hold up, let me go ahead and go break.
Oh, let me go.
Take mine too. Don't mind.
All right, now, like I said on one video before. Well, let me put it like this. This is a continuation of the previous video that we spoke of. Gays don't need to be talking about no police brutality.
No.
They should not even compare their situation to the civil rights movement.
Don't.
Until I see a gay person get beat up and hung on the same day, they can't talk. Until I see a gay person get arrested for trying to read, don't say nothing. Police brutality. Are y'all mad because police harassing y'all? Or y'all mad because there's not enough police for y'all on the parade when folks are opposing to your lifestyle? Don't even go there. Let's face it. Y'all got it too easy. Too easy. Y'all got y'all stuff like that. We still waiting for ours. And we're in this 2014, still singing We Shall Overcome. None of y'all gay folks y'all don't need to say nothing. If y'all feel like saying something, comment.
And also read the Soapbox about the LGBT community and gender. If you haven't seen it already.
All I got to say is this. In the movie 12 Years a Slave, Patsy got whipped to death for a boy, so till that happened to y'all, keep your mouth shut. That's all I got to say.
I do have more for y'all, but that's gonna be another video. So, another topic. Oh yeah.
Do it between you and God, but hey, don't make me like it too.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
And President Obama, I love you. From one brother to another.
I can't even be too mad at you, puppy. I can't even be too mad. It's like being mad at the dog. It's not you, it's your owner.
Yes, but my thing is this: from one brother to another, you are the president of the United States. To some folks, that's big. The first black one too. When stuff like this happening in your backyard, don't worry about Iraq. Don't worry about Ukraine. Don't worry about Russia. Don't even worry about Israel. And Israel, oh my peoples. But your country is in jeopardy on some racial tips. Like you jumped on point for the gays. But come on, man. And immigrants. But Chi-Town is getting jacked up, and that's where you came from. A grown man got chokehold down to his last breath with a knee on his head and it's on his back. Cigarettes. A young black dude got shot 8 times after his hands was up saying, "Don't shoot."
In front of witnesses.
This is the point where you need to put your title down, get every camera in front of you, and pull a Chris Rock head of steak moment. Like we need you. We need you to be. Excuse my language. We need you to get on some nigga mode. We need you on that mode right now, cause right now, America, we need you to get on point when it comes to America right now. Cause let's face it, the bigger this situation gets, the more people are going to acknowledge that you're not paying attention to your country
Or your people.
You're
not paying attention to your people, bruh. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like,
don't worry about North Korean and China and all them weapons of mass destruction. Forget all that. But
healthcare. What's the point of healthcare? We ain't living,
right? Forget all that. Your people are dying in the hands of racial injustice and police brutality that still exists today and probably will exist until Jesus comes back. Obama, I don't care if it's you, Michelle. I don't care if it's your daughters.
Yeah, they can say something.
Yeah, bring the black dog out.
Yeah. We'll take Joe Biden right now.
Right, get Joe out. Say, give us more than just a sentence.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like
I wanted just a sentence.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of it being just mentioned in your speech, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Like Bush, when he was in office, he got a pardon for somebody that was about to get an execution. See? Yeah, like you got some pull now. Come on, like just show us that you care more than just in a sentence. You know, like with Trayvon, that could have been my son. Now that was cool,
right?
But that's all we got.
That's all we got
from the black president that we voted in. The way I look at it is like this: it's your second term. What they gonna do to you? Fire you? Exactly. They trying to impeach you. It's like this. You know, black folks. Did we know we gonna get fired in 2 weeks? Right. Like you finna leave, so you like do something for us your last go round. Like you ain't. Let's be real. Black folk, he ain't did nothing for us. He did something for the army, gays, immigrants. Not one did, but what? Food stamps getting cut low. Still hard to get jobs.
Still hard to get jobs.
Black neighborhoods are getting more violent, and if we not killing each other, they got the authorities killing us. And all we get is Trayvon to look like my son.
We need more than that, man. Like, let's face it. I know you a puppy. Like, don't get me wrong. I know you're a puppy.
I know there's only so much you can do, and trust me, I am happy to have that black stain on the American flag. I am proud of it. Whoa! Like, you acting real Jesse Jackson on me. Acting real Al Sharpens on me, brother.
And those brothers apply for that job that you're sitting in right now.
They'll take your spot quick.
Alright.
Trust me when I say Jesse wasn't crying because he was happy for you. He was not crying because he was happy for you. No. What's that other gospel song? It could have been. It should have been me. It could have been me.
But it is true, man. That is so true.
For real.
But yeah, man. So, come on, Obama. Give us something before we go.
Something, man. Just show us something.
Right.
We did vote you in there. Like, you get like free Kool-Aid on Saturdays or something, man. Like,
give us the biggest black party in America they ever seen.
Something, man.
Something.
Like, a WIC increase, I don't know, a stipend, just
do something.
Something that you care about the brothers.
And no Jay-Z concert, no Lil Wayne concert.
Right, man. We don't want
none of them concerts.
We don't want Kendrick Lamar bringing in the State of the Union this year or something like that. No. We want that Mike Brown law. We want that stand your ground law changed. We want some loans. We need some more food still. We need some grants. We getting sick of having roads worked on.
Right.
Why some more blood can spill on it? Someone go in the pothole?
Right. Help us.
The blueprint is there. Do the research and don't just put it on your status. Shut off the computer and put your status into action.
Right. If that doesn't work, just don't step out the house.
All these people, only I really say is anonymous, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing that hard work, man. Yeah. You are right over it.
No, anonymous is a group. It's not just one person. It's a group. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And in that case, all I gotta say after that is the new Black Panther Party of self-defense. Step your game up, please.
Don't just pick on white folks. Like, no. Be like the original Black Panther.
Right. Cause y'all disgrace to Bobby Seale and Hugh Newton.
Boy.
And that's a black man that's telling y'all saying this.
Y'all are all the ones that's political. Malcolm X, Jr. No, y'all are doing it wrong.
So, y'all agree or oppose to everything that's been said here? That's a comment book. Please type. And we're gonna hit up every group section that we're a part of on Facebook. Oh yeah.
And also, we not the type to sit on the couch and just, like, trust me when I say there is action behind all our stuff. And it's a lot bigger in prayer